today is National Authors Day, and some of you, at least maybe 10, 12 maybe, have been waiting for the reveal of Part 5's title and cover. It's been a long time coming, I understand, and I'm very sorry it took so long. I had this whole thing planned out in my head that it was going to be 5 books for this series. We were going to end with family ties. I had the cover all designed. I was getting ready to start. And the way that it kind of works for me, the characters in my head just started talking. They're like, no. You're skipping over too much of the important story. So we have to go back. We have to add in something in between where you want to end and where we are now. So I decided to throw in a different book for Part 5. We'll skip and do something different for Part 6, which will actually end this serial, the Into the West serial in Part 6. And it makes everything tie up a little bit neater. The storyline flows better. So we had to drop in a different book 5. And things might change up a little bit from book 6 too. I don't know if I'm going to keep things the way that I already had them planned, or if I won't know until I finish book 5 how it's going to flow into book 6. So we'll have to wait and see. Things might change in book 6 too. But anyway, I finally have a title for book 5. I have the storyline all set in my head. The movie keeps playing over and over again. Because if I've never explained this to you before, the way that my personal writing process works, it's like my brain just starts playing a little movie for me. And when I write, I'm just writing down what I see in my head. I'm not actually trying to create a story. I'm not really thinking about it. It's just going in my head and I'm writing down what I see. It's more like the characters are telling me a story that I have no control over, and I'm just sharing it with you. I'm sort of the in-between person between the characters in my head and all of you. I know that probably makes me sound a little schizophrenic, but I'm okay with that. I don't care. Anyway, so as you can see, here is the serial so far, the Into the West serial. We have started out with book 1, Into the West, The Orphan Train. Book 2 was Into the West, A New Home. 3, Into the West, Sharon Springs, and 4 was Into the West, Most Wanted, where we ended with the cliffhanger of Elizabeth finding the most wanted bandits in the territory. So now she's stuck in a cave with the most wanted people in the area, and what's going to happen next? Well, it took me a little while to really decide how I wanted to do this, and as you can notice too, there's been like a progression in the covers. It's like the first one was very desolate and bleak, and then we started to get a little bit more color, started to get a little bit more of scenery, and then we actually had silhouettes of people on this one. You know, there's no people in any of the other ones. Well, this new cover is very dramatic, and it has a lot of emotion to it, and it just really kind of blends into what's going to happen in this story. Some of you are probably going to be very happy with it. Some of you are going to hate me for the ending, but it will be fun, I promise. Now, to do this, I thought it would be fun. I created a video that I'm going to post later, but I wanted to show it to you here first. And, hold on, technology. I got to find the right program here. Okay. So you might recognize this guy. Let's say the face of Stephen Burkhart. This is my dad, Steve. He has agreed to be the face of Stephen Burkhart for the entire run that I decide to use Stephen Burkhart for writing Westerns. It's like, because I kind of like using Stephen Burkhart for my Western books that I'm going to do, and I'm just not going to try and keep it a secret anymore that it's me, but I do like having my dad be the face for Stephen. I think he's got a good face. This is a picture that I took of him when I was in college. I love that picture. Anyway, okay, I'm sure you're probably all thinking, just shut up and show us the cover. So here we go. Here is the cover reveal for Part 5 of the Into West serial, Into the West. Let me see. there you have it. Book 5, Into the West, The Last Showdown. And we have the new cover. And I will be posting this is actually not the video that I was planning on using. It has more to it at the end. But you saw the cover, you saw the reveal. That's all that's important. And I will be posting this all over the place later today and for the next week. So if you didn't get to see the reveal today, it will be all over my social media. Thanks for staying with me. Hope you enjoy the next book.